I don't like paying for anything that I don't have to, but I'm a one-person business, and there are a lot of moving parts. And sometimes it's hard to keep my head on straight, my life organized, my brain organized, things running smoothly, and my life with as little stress in it as I can possibly manage. And in some of those cases, you know what? In my opinion and experience, it's worth it to just throw some cash at a subscription or service to make things run as smooth as butter. And so here are some things that I think are actually worth the price tag and that I actually use in my day-to-day business. I'm not paid by any of these folks. I just dig their services and use them, and I think they might be useful to you. If any of the links below are affiliate links, I'll note them for you so you're aware. Notion. Notion, if you're not aware, is a project tracking or team coordination software that's really rich, really flexible, and really powerful. I don't know if that's how they'd self-describe, but I like it, so we'll stick with it. Some of the ways I use it to keep track of everything. I keep track of my voiceover business, my YouTube channel, all of my coaching business, project production, things like that. I've got a lot going on, and it's all here in one place. Some ways specifically, I write all of my courses, my YouTube videos, they're all drafted here, and some I edit for publication here, and then we'll export as a PDF to put up somewhere so that you can use it if you want. I keep track of all my coaching students to make sure that everybody's getting the help that they want, that everything's being served to them in ways that are applicable, what we're talking about, where they're at in their journey, how they're growing, and it's just really helpful in that way. And then, of course, I use it to keep track of all the different audiobook projects, voiceover projects that I'm working on or have coming down the pipeline. And one of the most powerful things with Notion are these databases. They're essentially spreadsheets that are really flexible, integrate in a lot of different ways with different services off platform of Notion. It's helpful to stay on track of things. For example, I can see, oh, these are my recording windows for books. So I know I need to have the audio in by certain dates, things like that. When people ask, hey, when are you available next? I just come to this window and I can see. It also helps me to track and prep specific audiobook productions. So this is a fantasy novel that I've got coming up with Penguin, and I've got a character database here for the audiobook in particular. And so I'll write the character name, any voice descriptions, notes about the character if that's helpful. I can also use it to coordinate with my co-narrators if that's applicable. Make sure that we have shared voice samples, that we're going the same direction for certain characters. Keep track of who's saying what in what chapter. Really helpful, really powerful. In a similar boat is this pronunciation guide. These two are from a previous attempt at recording this video, but as an example, I just have to type in a word here and it auto-propagates with links from a bunch of different sources for pronunciation. So if I click this, it pulls this up.
Polyphemus.
There I go, and that's all I need. All my pronunciations are in one place. Furthermore, all of these words here are words from the author. They made them up. They're fictional to this world and this story. I can share this with the author or the producer of the audiobook, say, hey, these are the words that I'm not sure on. Can I get a pronunciation guide for them? They can write the phonetic pronunciation. I can give the page numbers for where they show up. And if I want, I can upload audio samples directly to this database so that I have them on hand at all times. It's a great way for me to stay organized across a bunch of stuff. Next up is Pozotron. Pozotron is indispensable in my audiobook workflow. If you're not familiar with what Pozotron is, it's an audiobook proofing and post-production software, though it does have really powerful script prep features, which I'll talk about in a moment. Some of the ways what this essentially does is it takes the manuscript or PDF of your audiobook, cross-references it to the audio you've recorded, and tells you when and where any mistakes occur. I've done videos about it specifically in the past, but a quick rundown is it will tell you if you've misread a word, if you've mispronounced a word, if a noise shows up in your recording, say you cough and forget to remove that from the audio, it will flag that for you. You can then export all of those errors in as markers into your DAW. You can see exactly where they are in the audiobook and fix them really, really quickly. It saved me hours, if not days, and dare I say, even weeks of time just by using it. It's well worth the service. The script prep features that it has, you pay a small additional fee for any book you work on. You don't have to use the proofing features and prep features at the same time. You can use them separately. So if you're just narrating the book and you're not on the hook for the post-production, you can use the script prep features, which will help you figure out character names. It will auto-propagate with where the characters show up in the story, give you the sentences around the character, which can be really useful if you're tracking character descriptions and you want to just make sure you're on the right track. It'll help you auto-propagate pronunciation links for each word that you wish. It will give you suggested words, so you can go through and say, yeah, find pronunciation for that. You can also add your own if you want. Really helpful, really worth the subscription. This is one that I will plug the affiliate link below because they offer out of the box 2 free hours of proofing, so you can test it on your own if you want. If, however, you use the link that they gave me in the description, they give you 7 free hours, which is basically a free audiobook of proofing right there. So if you're interested at all, use that link and you've got a lot of time in the bank. The next software I use, I talk about it a lot, but just Dropbox, man. It makes my life so easy. Sharing files, making sure my computer storage doesn't fill up every other day, making sure that clients get files, sending transfer documents, things like that. It's indispensable. I use this literally every day to great effect. It's really, really useful, well worth it. Enough on that one. 2 softwares that I am not very good at using yet, but I've been finding really useful and I've been investing more time in learning how to use because I feel like they're going to save me a fair amount of time down the road, are these 2 automation softwares or platforms, Zapier or Zapier and Make. I have used Make for a fair amount of time, but I'm in the process of transitioning to Zapier because it offers more seamless integration with my website and coaching services. But what these do is they allow you to automate certain tasks, and those automations can be as complex as you want to put the time into making them complex, or they can be pretty simple. One of the ways I've been using it is with my subscriber feedback here on this YouTube channel. Anytime somebody fills out the form, I just have those responses logged in Notion, which helps me to track if they take coaching courses with me later, if they do one-on-one sessions. I have that information on backup so that I know we're not starting from square one. I've already looked at their stuff and provided some feedback, so it helps me with tracking in that regard. There are many, many more things that I'm still in the process of learning on this one, but if you're interested in automating stuff like that, it might be worth checking out. I do pay for my website subscription, but the thing I was thinking about specifically with this, having a good polished website is really helpful just to give that professional polish, but more so is if you have a domain specifically. Google Workspace, they've got the thing where you can buy the domains and have an email attached to your domain. So that's how I have jaymyersvoiceover.com. It's just a super small touch that I think gives that professional air to your business. It's not super indispensable. You can get by with a @Gmail thing, no problem. But if you have that jaymyersvoiceover.com, I don't know. I think it says something about your professionalism and investment in the thing, and I just think it's worthwhile. Lastly, Cleaner One Pro. I use this all the time as well. I've talked about it a little bit before, but it's essentially a file optimization or computer optimization software. There's this widget up top here, which helps me to clear junk files. I've got almost a gigabyte of 800 megabytes or so of junk files, and I can just clean those really easily here. I can see the memory that my computer is using. I can clean up my Dropbox here with this software, and then my memory usage, if I'm using really memory intensive apps, I can click this and it will streamline it really quickly. But then here, I can scan the storage on my computer. It will go through all the documents, apps in my computer, spit out a full diagnostic, and help me to get rid of any documents or files that I just don't need anymore. So rather than me having to go through and find, you know what, where are these different files? Why do I have no storage in my computer anymore? I click this one button, it scans everything and points it out to me. So I can see here, there's a bunch of junk files. In my trash can, I've got 2 gigabytes, probably from recording these videos, and then application caches. So files saved up that are just helping your applications to open more quickly. You don't need that all the time. You can just get rid of it. Boom, remove, and I've cleared up 2 gigabytes of computer space in 3 clicks and 30 seconds, where I used to have to like hunt stuff down. Super useful and well worth the like $20 a year that this thing costs. So those are the things that I pay for and use. If you try any out and you find them helpful, let me know down below. I'd love to hear how they're getting on for you and if you dig them. And thanks for watching this, everybody. And until the next one, I'll see you there. Be well. Toodles.